everybody, welcome into Rock Painting 101. I have these amazing little hexagon stones that I got from the Etsy shop that I link to often on the channel. I'm actually just taking my white and I'm going to create lines just from the tips of the corners. The best thing about a hexagon is it has 6 sides, right? What else has 6 sides? And we're heading into winter here faster than we know it. Snowflakes. So I'm just using my white pen to create these lines on the stone, just to give myself a little guide. And I know you can probably maybe not even see those at all, but at a slight angle, let's see, you can see that they're on there. So I'm able to kind of follow along with those little lines, and they'll kind of just blend into the rock when our stone is finished. So as far as colors today, I got a little bit of a hodgepodge of different stuff. I've got this blue ice pearl, so I shake them up. I'm gonna work right out of my lids. And I've also got my Deco Art shimmering silver. All of these have like a pearl or metallic finish to them, just because I think they'll look beautiful for a snowflake. And then this is just, it's the older, I've had this a while, ice blue. It's one of the metallics from Deco Art. I have a newer blue, and I can't find it anywhere. So I have, hopefully this one will have a good consistency. I better shake this one up extra, because it's been around a little while. But we're just gonna build our lines from the center of our snowflake, and then we're gonna add accents to them. So this is kind of gonna, start off along the lines of what you would think a mandala would be. However, I think these will be a lot easier than mandalas. For the sake of that, you don't have to complete the design to fill the entire shape. So we're gonna start in the center. I think we'll start with our dark blue. Just load up your dotting tool, whatever it may be, whether you use erasers, dotting tools, whatever you decide to use. And if you need tips for the actual dotting process itself, I will link. I did a video not too long ago all about just kind of placing your dots and consistency of paints and things like that. I'll link to that at the top. You can watch that when you're done here, or head there first and come back here once you're done. So we're gonna take my next color here, the silver, load up, I guess I could be in the screen for that, load this up, and I'm gonna place my next dot out, and I'm placing it right on that line. And I'm not getting super close to my blue dot because I don't want them to bleed together. If you want to get them really close, you'll want to let your layers dry in between, so you get kind of that little edge. It will help them from kind of bleeding together. So I'm just going to do silver all the way around here. And I am not by any means a specialist on doing mandalas and things like that. I am learning these just like everybody else, practice. It's the only way you get better at these. So now I want to do 2 little blue dots and then 1 big blue dot. So I'm going to do kind of a walking dot. I think I'm going to do the dark blue. Actually, we'll go back in with the light blue later. So I'm going to load up my dotting tool. I'm going to place 1 on the line, back up and place the second one on the line like that. And they're about the same size anyways, but so 1, 2, didn't have as much paint on that one. There we go. Work our way all the way around here. So when I'm doing these, you guys can't see my face, but I keep my nose pretty low to the table so I can see kind of a side angle, the paint kind of going onto the rock, because it will slowly kind of spread as you drop your dotting tool down, so you can lift up once it's the size you want it to be. You don't have to let it get to its full size. And look at this, it's already starting to look like a snowflake. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, a snowflake is just 6 lines, being decorative. All right, so now we're gonna go back in, and I wanna do a bigger silver at the tip of each of these. So I'm gonna use silver and make sure I get it really loaded up with paint. I'm really loading it up. So we'll drip to one side. I usually kind of place at a side angle, but the paint will kind of drip down to the bottom. As long as I have enough paint in my lid here still. All right, so we're gonna place right on the line again. Silver dot. The silver's a little bit thicker. And blue might be thinner because it's old, but we just want to make sure that we get them as close as we can in size. I try not to be overly judgmental of myself, and you should give yourself grace as well. I say it all the time. All right. Now we can start adding in some more little details. So we're gonna start with our nice light icy blue here. I'm gonna use a small dotting tool. I'm actually gonna put the lid on and give it a quick little shake. And I'm gonna be working with this color for a while, so I'm actually gonna put the lids back on the other two for now. Let's get them back off. I don't want our paint's drying out. Okay, so we are going to start just adding some little, I'm gonna have them walk to the edge, and then we're gonna add some little details kind of down and through the design here. So I'm gonna take what I mean by walking dots. Like if you place one dot, you'll have less on your dotting tool, and you can place and place and place, and they'll get smaller and smaller. So I'm gonna try to fit 4 on each one right along the line here. Even if I just kind of go over the edge a little bit, I think that will look cute. Like that. And really, if you just want to work on the line, I mean, this could be done like this. I mean, it looks really pretty. I'm just going to add a little bit more to it, that's all. Okay, so we've got those. Now I'm going to go on an even smaller dotting tool here. And I'm going to create little dots on either side of this intersection here. And I'm going to refill my dotting tool each time so that it's even size-wise. I always turn my rock so that I'm placing in the same motion. If you try to move around in a circle, sometimes you'll get a little bit off. So now I'm going to do the other side of that intersection. Don't quite have enough on there. There we go. Work all the way around. There we go. And I think what we're going to do, I want to kind of do on either side here of this silver, I want to do walking dots going down. So we're going to go even smaller here. All right, we're going to load up our dotting tool. Good amount of paint, and we're going to dot around the silver. Make sure I'm in frame well. So we're going to go dot, 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 dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I do try to count so that I can be consistent. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now we're all the way around. Now we can do the other side. And the same. Now for this side, it's easier for me to see what I'm doing if I move and I'm working up here. I was having a hard time when I was doing the opposite side. So wherever you can see best. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. But I just highly recommend turning your stone so you're working at the same angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever that angle may be that works best for you to see. Okay. Oh, we got a little dot on there. Put a Q-tip over here, maybe. Use Q-tip. See if I can get this off of here real quick. There you go. All right, so let's put that icy blue away. I do want to add a little bit of the dark blue out here on the edges somehow, but it's looking so cute right now. It's looking so cute. I do want to add a little bit of this blue though. So let's just take our super duper tiny little dot here. Where's our smaller one? So let's just do a dot on either side of this formation up here is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just load. I'm going to do one here and one here. Just to add that little bit of blue at the top. This is an excellent way to practice your dotting. If mandalas are still a little bit intimidating for you, maybe you can try a snowflake like this, because isn't it gorgeous? I'm gonna leave it just like that. I love it, it's beautiful. It will take a little bit of time to dry, but I'm gonna let this go ahead and dry, and then I'll lift up and show you the shimmer when it's done. Hope you liked the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back soon with something new. Bye-bye.